I'm basically done for the day, but I don't feel like going home just yet. I wander the campus aimlessly as I decide what I want to do. See, this is what I mean. This is how it usually is with the options. It gives you like the location at which you want to check out or what to do. And then, not knowing at which location is which girl, you just kind of stumble upon it. Or you need to think properly, like, the library, that's probably where this girl is because she's more of a studious type. So, you know, it gives it more mysterious when you actually choose it, or you have to put more thought into the choice. This is how I feel like a lot more visual novels do it this way. But, alright, so we have the option of studying at the library, check out the quad, hang out at the pilot's lounge. Oh god, I don't want to walk into Akira again though. I don't want to run into Akira again. Like, obviously, the thing about it is, right? Obviously, kind of an important thing about us, or for us, is the girls, you know? It's all about them girls. And if we hang out at the pilot's lounge, if Akira is there, that just means that 95%, if not every single one of the girls present in the pilot's lounge, are just going to be looking at Akira. So we aren't going to be getting attention. So, pilot's lounge, I feel like is a no-go. Study at the library, we just came from the library, so let's just check out the quad then. It's a gorgeous day, and I don't want to be cooped up inside. I'll go to the quad and see what's happening there. I remember briefly passing through the quad last week, so I have a vague idea of how to get there. Mostly I just follow the greenery. After a few minutes, I spot the open lawn of green grass. A couple of guys are running around in the yard, playing some sort of game. At the same time, a bunch of students are having a picnic in the shade of a giant oak, and a few others are reading on the benches lining the yard. Something flies towards my head, coming dangerously close to my eyes. Run! Shit, those choices are actually really tricky because I see like the timer going down and there are so many choices. I just click on like the first word that I can read fully and then click on it. The first word I read, I was just run. Alright, fucking run. Acting on their own, my legs start pumping and I'm sprinting away from whatever's flying at me. A quick glance back lets me know it's still on my tail. Dodge! At the last second, I swerve out of the way, and the object lands safely in the grass beside me. I walk over, and notice it's just a frisbee. Holy shit, the frisbee survived up until the year 2049. People are still playing frisbee. Damn. Two guys jog up to me.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I almost cut my head off, but I'm alright. Yeah, it missed me.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that. Butterfingers here can't aim to save his life.
I can tell.
That's not true, it just slipped a little.
We're actually meeting guys? What the fuck? This is not what I wanted. It's okay. The first guy squints at me, and his face lights up in recognition.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the chick magnet.
Oh, it's to those two dudes, of course it is. See, that's why they're not meeting any girls, because you two are playing outside frisbee together. Go meet some girls, dude. What?
Oh yeah, from the foreign exchange class.
You're not gonna meet any girls playing frisbee outside, dude.
Remember us?
Vaguely. Yeah.
It's awesome that you're here.
Alright, what the fuck? Okay, one of my posters nearly fell. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. It's like half hanging down, like, you know? There are like four corners on which the posters hang. The top two ones fell down, so it's like leaning on the bottom two right now. I should probably hang it back up before it starts tumbling down entirely. Ah, fuck it. Alright, my students, I will teach you, maybe. An idea dawns on him.
Hey, you wanna play with us?
Frisbee? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, you should join us.
I'll pass, sure. You know, sometimes we may be all about the girls, but sometimes it's fine to have some bro time too, you know? And the thing is, there are not many good guys here to become bros with. Definitely not Mr. Broseph. So, yeah. Alright, so let's give it a try. I shrug. These guys are a bit excitable, but otherwise don't seem so bad. Okay, I'll play.
Awesome.
Let's move away from other people so there's no chance we'll accidentally hit anyone. Again.
You mean the other guy? Heh, good idea. Those guys aren't too bad. I learned that they're from Korea and have been inseparable since childhood. Wow, that's awesome. I love Korea. My phone rings and Yuna's name flashes on the screen. Oh, hold on guys, I gotta take this one. And then obviously we like show them the name that's on the screen, like, yeah, look, another chick is calling us. Sorry guys, I gotta take this. It's been fun. The guys nod and wave at me. I answer the phone as I search for a secluded spot to talk. Hi Yuna, how goes the search?
Actually, that's why I called you. I have some good news.
Ooh, let me know Yuna. What is it?
I got you an interview.
Oh, you did? Awesome. Already? It's only been a day. See, I told you, playing tennis with her paid off. That means she's just gonna put even more effort into finding us a good sponsor. Bam, I was right. How'd you do it?
Lots of phone calls.
I laugh. Thanks, Yuna. This is great.
I know. It's with Warp Tech Corporation.
Never heard of them, but that's fine. I nearly dropped the phone. Didn't I tell you it would start tumbling down entirely? Yeah. Alright, well, I'll just hang it up later again. How did you get a major player like Warp Tech interested in us?
I told them the truth. You guys are a strong, up-and-coming team. And with the right sponsor there to support you, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, dang, you even lied to them, Yuna. That's so uncharacteristic of you, but good job. Huh, thanks. We definitely have an advantage if we had access to Warp Tech's weaponry. When is the interview?
Yeah, about that.
Tomorrow? Right now? When is it? Her hesitation is ominous.
Your interview is tomorrow.
Ah, shit. I kinda expected something like this. This gives us minimal time to prepare. Drop the phone. Ha ha ha. Okay. Ah, shit. Dude, this is a big moment for us, right? I have never heard of Warp Tech Technologies up until now, but apparently it's an important corporation that's really, really good and has high-tech weaponry, weapons that we need. So, yes. We have no time to be scared or be peeing our pants or like being worried, being nervous. We gotta do this, okay? So be okay. I'll be there. We gotta be confident. There's a pause before Yuna speaks.
Oh, good.
She expected us to freak the fuck out, didn't she? Is something wrong?
No, I was just expecting you to protest a little more.
I mean, if we can get I wouldn't even mind if the fact that she got an interview with such a high-tech corporation already. I'm happy with that. Even if they wanted to meet us right here, right now, or just wanted to have like a Skype conversation this second, you just gotta do it, you know? You gotta roll with the punches. Why?
Well, it's pretty short notice.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
We don't mind at all, okay? We are always prepared. I need to call my team. I don't know if they'll be able to make it.
They don't all need to be there. As long as one member of the team is there, the interview can happen.
Alright, then I won't call them.
Can you make it?
I need time to prepare, especially if I'm going alone.
No, I'll be there. And as a member
Yes.
of the SBA, I'll be taking the lead in presenting your credentials. I've got everything under control.
Oh, Yuna MVP, nice. Alright. Alright, I'll make my own preparations tonight and meet you tomorrow.
Great! I'll meet you in front of the library after class.
You got it, girl. Thanks again, Yuna. I owe you one.
It was my pleasure.
We both hang up. The first thing I do is send a group text to my team. Got an interview with Warp Tech Corp tomorrow afternoon. Can any of you join? Oh, okay if can't. I have it under control. A minute after I've sent the text, I receive a reply. It's from Sho, which is no surprise. He's always freakishly quick to respond. That's because he's holding his phone, waiting for anyone to text or message him, and then whenever someone else is like, oh, I got a text, and then, you know, excitedly responds immediately. Broseph! I'll be hanging Fritz on the dock plan. I don't know what the fuck he just said. I literally have no idea what that means. Including Broseph, I still don't know what the fuck that means. I text him back. So, you mean yes? Bzz. Haha, you're funny. Good luck and let me know how it goes. At least I got my answer. One down, two more to go. I've still got some time before I need to go home. Really? Show or Valerie? Of course we're going to Valerie then. As I'm passing by the quad, I spot a familiar blonde head waving me over. Valerie sits cross-legged on the grass with a sketch pad in her lap. Across from her is a male student holding a basic pose with his hands on his waist. She's an artist? That's not something I expected her to be. As I approach, he eyes me suspiciously, but is careful not to move. Valerie pats the space next to her, so I sit down. What are you doing?
Practicing my nudes.
Nudes? Oh god, of course she's drawing nudes. Do you want me to pose for one of them French girls for you, Valerie?
Nude?
What if she's actually drawing him nude, really? The model shifts out of place, but Valerie stops him.
Hey, don't move.
This is for art, okay? Be naked for art, it's fine. He screams uncertain, or seems uncertain, but resumes his position. Valerie turns her attention to me.
Wanna see?
Not of a guy, unless you drew yourself. I can clearly see it's not a nude, so I'm not sure where she's going with this. Sure.
Whoa, wait!
Don't worry, dude, I'm not checking you out naked. The student breaks from his pose and practically leaps towards Valerie's sketchbook. As he looks at the drawing, he sighs in relief.
It's not a nude.
Of course not, she was just joking, dude.
Of course not. You're clothed.
Yeah?
What? What do you mean, yeah? Like, oh shit, really? I got dressed this morning? How the fuck did I do that?
I asked you to model because I wanted to draw you exactly as I saw you. If I wanted you nude, we'd most likely be in my bedroom.
Valerie, I thought we'd only do that together. Oh my god, she's a flirtatious one with everybody. God damn it. She's a loosey-goosey kind of girl. Those are bad news. The model turns bright red as she speaks.
Is that what you want? Because we could do that.
Dude. She shakes her head.
No, I wanted a live model in the quad to capture the sunset.
Denied, broseph.
Then
Fuck,
let
I
me get
used
back
that
to my
word.
pose.
No! That just cost me 10 years of my life for using it myself on someone else. Oh my god, show is rubbing off on me. This is not good. Bro. No Seth. Valerie sighs, then pouts.
No, it's too late. We've missed the light. This is ruined.
Ruined!
Sorry. Maybe we can do this another time? I can give you a call.
No, dude, you're not getting her number.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have a phone.
Oh, dang, Valerie is ruthless.
Oh.
Who doesn't have a phone in the year 2049? I mean, it's fucking 2016 right now, right? And pretty much everybody above the age of 11 has a phone.
Yeah, I just moved here and I haven't gotten all of that set up yet.
Dang, Valerie.
I can help you out with that if you want.
No, she clearly doesn't need help, okay?
That's so sweet. But I already have someone who's helping me out.
And that's me. She smiles at me and puts a hand on my arm. What is happening? Play along? I'm not going to. We gotta play along. This is too funny, and you know, we just gotta. We gotta show dominance here that we are Valerie's dude and not him. I grin at her. That's right. In fact, that's what we were planning on doing this evening. She doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, I was supposed to find him after we were done here, but someone's a little early.
Oh, you know, I couldn't be away from you for too long, Valerie. I just couldn't stay away. I place a hand over hers romantically.
Aww.
Never mind, I'd better get going.
Hell yeah, it worked! He turns away before he can say anything.
Bye.
Bye-bye, dude! Valerie waves at his retreating form. Once he's out of view, she sits back down and discards the half-finished drawing, then flips to a fresh page. You gave me your number. I know you have a phone.
Obviously. Who doesn't have a phone?
Exactly. Why'd you tell that guy you didn't? Dude, come on, Hugh. She's clearly not interested in him. She ignores me.
Go stand over there and strike a pose.
Alright, I'll strike a macho man pose. What?
I need you to model for me.
But you said the light was gone. Okay, that was clearly made up too. She just needed that guy to disappear, strike a heroic pose, unleash my inner sexy beast. Posing is lame. I call this blue steel. Unleash my inner sexy beast. When she sees what I've got in store for her, she forgot all about sketching and will want to do other things. Exactly, she's gonna jump on us right here, right now on the grass once she sees our inner sexy beast. I get on my feet and flash her an intimate, yet smoldering gaze. She's taken aback and quickly averts her eyes. She didn't expect that. Can't say I'm surprised. She falls silent as she begins to sketch me. The quiet adds weight to her gaze, and I begin to feel self-conscious every time she looks at me. I decide to break the silence with the first thing I think of. So, have you given any more thought to our class assignments?
What about it?
I think going out and exploring the city will be fun.
Me too. I've never been to Japan before.
This is my first time too. For some reason, that surprises me. What made you decide to come to Ace? She hesitates, which also surprises me. She's usually lightning fast with her retorts.
I've always wanted to come to Asia. And Ace has a great engineering program. It was the perfect opportunity for me to leave France.
Oh, you're from France? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, right? Aren't there other comparable schools in Europe? I know Germany has a strong program too.
Yeah, but what's the point of staying so close to home? Everything back there is the same. I want to study engineering, of course, but I also want to experience life.
Good point.
And that's why I'm excited for this foreign exchange class.
And also because of me, right, Valerie? I see. She really doesn't seem to like talking about her home in France. I wonder why.
What about you? Have you ever been to Japan before?
She's probably sick of all the cheese. Yeah, I'm half Japanese. She looks back up at me and stares for a long moment, then grins.
Yes, I can tell.
You can? But I've never really seen Izokaze before.
So, that means we'll be sharing new experiences together.
Indeed, it'll be awesome. Yeah, I guess so. A soft smile plays on her lips, but she's quiet again. After a few more minutes, she drops her pencil and offers me her sketch pad.
Okay, what do you think?
Let me see. Hey, this looks just like me. She laughs.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
I don't know. She didn't really seem like the artsy type to me, so I'm just kind of pleasantly surprised that she's good at this. How did you finish so quickly? She did like a speed drawing.
It's just a rough sketch. Nowhere near done.
Have you been drawing for a long time? She nods.
I doodled all the time as a kid. I used to draw on the walls at home.
Yeah, so did I, but my parents just got angry. I bet your mom loved that. She looks away, then shrugs.
I've never had lessons or anything, if that's what you mean. I just like to draw.
Some people are just talented like that. Well, you've got a lot of talent. She smirks.
Maybe one day I'll show you some of my other talents.
Ooh, what kind of talents would those be? What other talents?
You'll see. If you play your cards
Oh,
right.
I've got a straight flush here right now, baby. She stretches, then pushes herself to her feet.
I'd better be off. It's getting late.
What? You're leaving?
Don't sound so sad. You'll see me again.
Oh, I'm sure I will, Valerie. I didn't mean it like that. She rips the drawing out of her book and hands it to me.
Here, you can keep it.
Aw, thanks.
Don't miss me too much, okay? I'll see you later.
I'll try, Valerie. Bye-bye. She waves and winks at me. Bye. I watch her go, holding the signed drawing in my hand. As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
I was busy having a life. Now the roles are reversed, huh? Now you want to see me and I'm busy? Nah, Nikki. What? She has her hands on her hips and taps her foot impatiently. Did I forget we had plans tonight? Turn it around on her? We gotta turn it around on her. I cross my arms and mimic her impatience. The better question is, what took you so long? Yeah?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't like it when it's being turned around on you, huh? What are you talking about?
I've been waiting forever for you to come home.
Home? Oh, I guess we didn't have plans. Why?
Well, I have some exciting news.
Ooh, share it with us, Nikki. Nikki sits down on the couch, and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school?
Oh, she did it? Yeah?
I took your advice and spoke with the school administration, and they loved the idea. I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club, and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
Oh, dang, that's really awesome, Nikki. That's awesome, Nikki.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week, and anyone can share a dish, so it's not just me leading everything.
Damn.
Our first meeting is next week, and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
She pauses and looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
Potato chips? No, that's too easy. Or too simplistic. Sushi, sandwich, salad. It's Japan. You don't want to teach as a you're not gonna come as a foreigner to Japan and then they're like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be here to teach you guys sushi, okay? You guys probably know what that's like. You're probably way better at me. This is my first time making sushi, but pay attention to how I do it, okay? I guess just, of course, she shouldn't do that. Something that is sandwich. Sandwich is probably not something that usual in Japan. Like, we gotta think of our audience, you know? So, sandwich. Make sandwiches. Everyone loves sandwiches.
Yeah. Because everyone already knows how to make them.
Ah, damn it. Maybe they know how to make normal sandwiches, but not necessarily the fancy tiny ones that are gone in one bite.
You mean finger sandwiches?
Yes, finger food. Jeez, Nikki. That's morbid.
Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
True. Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese, and I know how to put a pizza in the oven.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
Hey, it counts, okay? It counts for me. I can make spaghetti.
Maybe you should join our club.
Oh, God. And that is my cue to leave.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
Aw, you're gonna miss your big brother? I laugh. I know, but I've got some studying I need to do anyway, and I need to prepare for tomorrow's big interview.
Okay.
Aw, she's sad? Congratulations on getting your club started. I bet it'll end up being the most popular club in your school.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily, but having a larger group means more exposure to new foods. Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Exactly, things will unfold on its own. Yeah, you still need to decide what you're going to do for your first meeting.
Some help you've been.
Hey, I gave some advice, even though it was bad advice, at least it gives her less options, you know? Now she knows, like, alright, the advice that we gave her that's bad, so she can cross sandwiches off the list. So, you know, we did help her out a little bit. I laugh and begin to head upstairs. You know you still love me.
That's what you think.
As brother and sister. She waves goodbye anyway. Once in my room, I settled down at my desk and begin collecting research and statistics I can present at the interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait, did Kaori or Mayu ever respond to my text? A quick check on my phone shows me they did. I open Mayu's text first. I hope it doesn't cause you much trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and I can't make it. Best of luck. I shrug. At least she was nice about it. Next, I opened Kaori's text. Why did you schedule the interview so soon? Of course I can't make it. Don't mess this up. Oh God, of course I expected that kind of response from her. So nobody actually can. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kaori. At least you know we'll be there to back me up. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what I'll say. Then I head to bed early so I can be well rested tomorrow. Dun! It's time for the interview today. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. There's a lot of pressure on me, but I can do this. Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. Here we go. Breakfast goes by in a blur as I try to anticipate what questions they will ask me. Before long, I reach the campus. As if in a daze, I go to class and take a seat by the window. We don't even care about the classes, it's all about the interview.
Good morning, class. I hope you are all prepared for the pop quiz.
What? Pop quiz? Are you fucking kidding me? Pop quiz? I didn't hear about a pop quiz.
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
I never knew what pop quiz actually meant, but I guess it's kind of like a surprise quiz. I've heard of the word, obviously. I just thought like, it's just, when he overhears you about all the stuff all the material that you're supposed to have learned or have done your homework about. But I've been so occupied with the fucking interview and having fun with the ladies that I didn't study too much, I think. The only person who is amused by that is the professor. He hands one page out to each student, and as soon as I'm staring at a sheet of questions. What is the difference between overheating a core and draining a core? It's the same thing. Overheating occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, while draining a core is when the total energy available is depleted. It sounds like this is the right answer, but let's go through the other two as well. Draining occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, so basically in reverse, while overheating a core is when the total amount of energy is depleted. No, I think the second one. Pick C, it's always C. Nah, this is the second one. It's gotta be the second one. That sounds about right. I spend some time completing the rest of the questions. With my quiz complete, I hand it in at the front of the class. Phew, luckily this pop quiz only consisted out of one question. Thank you. So I feel like sometimes the voice lines are missing, not sure why. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Professor. As soon as class is dismissed, I rush out of the building. Yuna, where are you, Yuna? I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. It doesn't matter, even if we still have 6 hours, we gotta meet Yuna right now. I wonder what I should do to pass the time. Kaori, Mayu, Valerie. The thing is, we're gonna see Valerie regardless next week, or in the weekends, just solely because of our what was it? Our whatchamacallit, god dang it, I forgot. The foreign student assignment, right? So yeah, Valerie's a fun girl, but we'll be seeing her later anyway. We gotta divide the attention a little bit, okay? Gotta split it between all 3 girls, or 4 or 5, how many there are. There's enough Luda, humongous to go around for everybody, alright? Everybody can have a slice, a piece. We haven't done anything with Kaori, like, individually, I feel like, as much as there's like a hard exterior, she's definitely a tsundere, but usually underneath that, there's a sweet girl, and we just gotta get to that sweet, soft, gooey center of hers. So, especially after last time when we were actually doing the gym class thing, she wasn't too bad there. She wasn't actually yelling most of the time, so you know what? I'm gonna give Kaori a chance here. My stomach complains loudly for food. Hopefully nobody else heard that. At least I have plenty of time to grab lunch before my next class. There's a cafeteria on campus which I've eaten at a couple of times. The food is cheap and surprisingly good. Way better than the cafeteria food in CYNY, but the options are limited. I've heard the Pilot's Lounge has some decent options, and their daily specials incorporate cuisine from other cultures. It might be worth a look. I navigate to the lounge. The lounge. Luckily, there isn't a line. I hope that's because I beat the lunch rush, and not because the food is bad. Pushing those thoughts aside, I walk up to the bar.
Hello, what do you have?
1 martini, please. I study the limited menu on the wall. Behind the bartender is a chalkboard with the daily special written down. Cheeseburger and fries. Oh, something healthy would be good. Hell yeah, burger and fries. I don't have a preference. Burger and fries, come on. It must be my lucky day. I've been craving a good burger ever since I landed in Japan. I'll have the burgers and fries. I mean, how else do you think we became humongous, okay? That doesn't happen without a bunch of burgers and fries.
How special. Burger and fries coming up. That'll be 873 credits.
Credits? After paying, I move over to the side and wait for my lunch. What a random number that was, by the way. 873, right?
That'll be 873 credits.
873, what the hell? Within a few minutes, he slides over a tray with a juicy burger and a mound of fries. I can't wait to start eating this beast of a burger. Picking up my tray, I scan the pilot's lounge for an empty table. Most are occupied by single students focused on their own food or studies. As I'm debating whether or not to join a random student, I spot a girl with reddish-orange hair sitting alone. I wonder who it could be. It's Kaori. I breathe out a sigh of relief and make my way over to her. Hey, teammate. She looks up at me.
Oh, hi.
Wow, really? Did you really have to start off the conversation with "oh"? Like, oh, it's a disappointment that it's you, Luda. Mind if I sit here? She shakes her head. Thanks. I place my tray next to her bento and sit down. Kaori refocuses on her meal and eats in silence. I like a little bit of conversation with my food. This is pretty awkward. Speak up, stay quiet. Come on, a little bit of conversation. So, how are things? Because if you're not speaking, then you might as well just sit alone, right? The reason we walked up to her and sat with her is to at least interact with her a little bit.
Good.
It's not like we have to, you know, keep talking the entire time, but just a little bit. She doesn't even bother looking at me. And what do you think about the weather today? Wow. You know a conversation is going bad when you immediately talk about the weather?
Adequate.
Adequate. This is seriously like pulling teeth. I shouldn't be surprised though. It's Kaori after all. Small talk is not her forte. I pick up a ketchup packet and squeeze the content over my fries.
You're really eating that?
Why not? It's delicious. Huh? I feel like if Kaori is not complaining, she has almost nothing to say. Like, we just asked her a question and all she did was just answer back with one word. Good, adequate, alright, pretty good. Wait, fuck, that's 2 words, damn it. But when she's like complaining or yelling or screaming or, you know, whatever, then she has a lot of stuff to say. Kaori has finally looked up from her food and examines my meal.
Burgers are very unhealthy. They are full of fat and very high in calories.
Hey, a burger every now and then is okay, right?
The fries are even worse. Those are just empty carbs. And the average meal holds the amount of sodium an average person needs in a day.
Okay, you know what? I regret coming here. Like, honestly, I don't need a person lecturing me about what the fuck I'm eating, okay? I know what's in it. Yet, despite all of that, I'm still eating it, okay? It tastes delicious, you're exaggerating. It tastes delicious. That's what makes it taste so good. Kaori leans back in disappointment and shrugs.
Whatever. It's your choice.
Exactly, it's my choice, so there's no need to lecture me about it, right? I glance at her bento. It has an assortment of simple maki rolls. I'm just glad I'm eating this instead of that. Well, sometimes it's nice to eat something tasty for a change. She frowns in irritation. She's like, how dare you, you burger and fries eating American? Get out of Japan right now.
What makes you think my bento isn't tasty?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. It certainly looks quite tasty, I think. I take another look at it, then smirk. You don't need to get so defensive. I'm sure it's healthy, but that thing barely looks seasoned. Oh. Kaori shoves a maki roll into my mouth while I'm mid-sentence.
Don't judge it until you've tried it.
Hey, the same thing about my fries. Did you try my fries? She probably did. Wow. This is surprisingly delicious. It's light with simple ingredients, but each bite is still packed with flavor. Kaori quickly retracts her chopsticks. When she realizes what she's done, her cheeks flush. That was actually pretty good. You win this time? Huh, I guess I was wrong. Give me another piece! I want another one! I open my mouth wide. Kaori's face reddens even more.
What are you doing?
We're making her blush. Feed me again.
What do you mean again? I wasn't feeding you!
You were, Kaori. Don't be so shy, Kaori. Come on. As I lean my head closer, she scoots back to the far end of the booth.
Stop acting weird!
Her voice cracks with embarrassment as she buries her face in the bento box. Typical tsundere. We end up finishing our meals in silence, but I'm glad I was able to learn a little bit more about Kaori.